Hi, how are you? I hope you have done the previous video as well and you have gone through the worksheet also and you are now comfortable with the multiplication of any number with triple one, 111. I hope you have done that. If you have done that, you are all set for this video. This is your lecture number 5 for Vedic Maths. In this video, we are going to learn how to multiply a number with a multiple of triple one. Yes. This is very much similar to what we have learned by in the video when we were multiplying a number by a multiple of 11. But this time we have multiple of triple one. So when I say multiple of triple one, what all comes in my mind? It's 222, right? Then 333, then 444, then 555 and so on. I will go till 999. If you want, you can go further 1110, 1331 and so on. That's up to you. If you wish to go further, you can go. Alright, but we'll do it till 999. Okay. So how we are going to start with this, which method we are going to use, what will be the base that we are going to use, you know all that, but still let us recall quickly which method we are going to use in this. Yes, which method? Double knot sandwich method. We are going to use double knot sandwich method. With love, I call it DNS method. You know it by now. Alright, in short name, in nickname, I call it DNS method. Alright, and single knot sandwich method is SNS method. And what will be the base for these numbers? Though the base for 222 is 200. For 333, the base is 300. For 444, the base is 400. But we will use double knot sandwich method, for which we use the base as 100. And we are going to convert this number in such a situation where we have to use base 100 only, because we are going to further factorize the given multiple of 111. Alright. So I am going to take the base as 100 itself. This is very much important to understand what is the method that we are going to use, what will be the base. If you will be able to identify these two problems, this is the first step for approaching towards a problem. If you can identify these things, only then you can proceed well in the learning journey of Vedic mathematics, right? So let us start with an example. I am taking an easy example in the beginning, as I told you. So I am taking 2153 multiplied by 222. Alright. So here multiple of triple one is multiple of triple one is 222 over there. Right. This is the multiple of triple one. Can I further write it like the product of two numbers, that is 2 and triple one, right? This process is called as factorizing. I have factorized 222 as 2 into triple one, because 222 is the second multiple of triple one. So 222 can be written as 2 into triple one. Alright. And I am writing the multiplicand as it is. I have just factorized the multiplier and I am writing the multiplicand as it is. In the next step, this is just a recall. If you remember, very good. If you does not remember, I request you to go to lecture number 2 again and see over there. If you remember, I told you that if we have 3 or more numbers, we can just, and we have the operation of multiplication in between, we can just rearrange their orders. The answer will remain same. The answer will not be affected by the order that we are using to multiply them. Alright, if you remember this, very good. If you does not remember, go back to lecture number 2. I have explained it in very much details. I have told you the name of this property as well. This is associative property. So what I am going to do, I have removed this 2 from 222 and I am clubbing this 2 with 2153. 2153. Now we can multiply these two numbers orally, right? We know how to multiply a number with 2. We can do it orally, and if you are not very good in oral multiplication till now, that is fine. You are still in the age of learning. You are still learning something. In fact, I am also learning something new every day. So there is no harm in that. All right. So if you do not know how to multiply this number with 2 orally, you can just write it in rough and multiply. Okay. And if you know, do it directly. So I am multiplying 2 with 3. 2 3s are 6. 2 5s are 10. Then 2 1s are 2. And 2 2s are 4. And in the same step, what I am going to do, I am just going to balance 2 and 1. That will become 3. Alright, in the same step. And we have to multiply this with what? Triple 1. So now we are in the stage where we have learned how to multiply a number with triple 1. And here we are going to use what? We are going to use DNS method. What does DNS method says? It says sandwich the given number in double knots. So I am just putting double knots in the beginning and double knots in the end. These are the additional zeros that we are putting. Alright, I told you in the previous video as well, try to avoid writing these additional zeros. If you have practiced good, you would be able to skip those zeros. Alright, and if not, it's okay. Even if you are writing it for some time, that is okay. Gradually it should go. Alright, gradually it should go. So how we are going to do it now, since triple 1 is having 3 places, ones, tens, hundreds. So we are going to add 3 places at a time, 3 digits at a time. So I will add these 3 digits. The sum is 6. Then I will add next 3 digits. The sum is 6 again. Then I will add next 3 digits. The sum is 9. Then I will add next 3 digits. The sum is 7. Then I will add next 3 digits. The sum is again 7. And finally I will add last 3 digits. The sum is 4. This is just a different way of writing it. What you all can do is you can just put the highlighters as well. I have added these 3 first. Then I have added these 3. Then I have added these 3. Then I have added these 3. Next 3. I'm including 4 this time. Then I have to add these 3. And finally I have to add these 3. Alright. So you can put the lines, you can use the highlighter, you can put the curly bubble thing, and this is up to you how you want to write. Okay, you just need to understand we are adding 3 digits at a time starting from the right side, and every time we are skipping the last one when we are adding the next one to this. Alright, we have practiced a lot about it in the previous video. So by doing this, I have got my final answer already. This is my final answer. 477,966. I already have my answer. Alright. So in short, I just want to tell you, here we did it in 2 steps. We did it in 2 steps. First step was till this point only, where I have rearranged. And then second step where I have used double knot sandwich method. Alright. I hope this is clear to you. Let's move to the next example then. Let's see example number 2 now. I am taking another number. Let's take 6127445 multiplied by 444. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. While writing the question, I am not even thinking about this thing now, whether the question will come out to be as a carry problem or not, because I firmly believe that you have practiced a lot many questions where you were balancing the carries, right? So I am not even thinking about it whether the question framed will be a carry question or will not be a carry question. Alright. So basically in one video we are covering up both the levels. So again I have what here? I have 444, which we will split. The factors of 444 can be written as 4 into 111 into the first number as it is, no change in it in this step when we are rearranging. Then we are grouping these two. This is my first step. Then we'll multiply these two numbers, and I'll write 4 5s are 20, 4 4s are 16, 4 7s are 28, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 6s are 24, multiplied by 111. Still I have carries at so many places, so I'll just write 6, 8. Okay, I'll write it in the next line. I will write it in the next line. I have 0, 8, 9, 0, 5, 4, 2 multiplied by 111. Alright, I was very slow while doing it. Maybe at one place you would not be able to see मैंने क्या किया, what I have done. Let me tell you which place. Here 8 plus 2 has to be 10, which is again a 2-digit number. So there has to be one more step where I should show this carry to you. But what I did, I adjusted the 2 steps in one itself. I have added 48 and 2. That will become 50. So I have added 48 and 2. That will become, just a minute, that will become 50. 48 plus 2 will become 50. Alright. I hope this is clear to you. So this is my first step that is done. This was rearrangement. Now what do we do in second step? After this, what do we do? Now I can see that I have reached to a number, I have reached to a situation where I have to multiply the given number with 111. That means I have to use what? I have to use DNS method. What does this DNS method says? It says write the number as it is and sandwich the given number in double knots in the beginning, double knots at the end, and then add them in the pair of 3. Add them in the pair of 3. Alright. So adding triple zeros will give you 0. This is 8. This is 17. This is again 17. This is 14. This is 9. This is 11. This is 6. And this is finally 2. I have so many carries in this. So let me mark the carries. These two has to be clubbed. Then these two has to be clubbed. These two has to be clubbed. And then these two has to be clubbed. But I just want to tell you one thing. See, I am removing this highlighter. See, there is no carry between 9 and 1. So instead of 9 and 1 adding like this, I will add 19 and 1 so that I can do this adjustment in single step. Alright, I hope this is making sense. If not, then you can do it in 2 steps also. I'll show you the calculation for 2 steps also in the same question. Okay, let me do it directly for one single step first of all. So these 0, 8, 7 will come down as it is. 7 plus 1 will become 8, 4 plus 1 will become 5, 19 plus 1 will become 20, 6 plus 1 is 7, and this is 2. Now, alternate way of balancing. Alternate way means the proper way, complete way. We had 2, 6, 1 carry, 1, 9, 1 carry, 4, 1 carry, 7, 1 carry, 7, 8, 0. This is how we read in Vedic maths. This is how we read in Vedic maths, the way I just spoke. Alright. So now what all carries we have? We have carry over there, we have here, 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 4 carries. So we'll add the carries with the next one like this, right? So let us write the next step. What we'll get? 0, sorry, I'll just change the pen. 0 will come down as it is, 8 as it is, 7 as it is, 7 plus 1 will become 8, 4 plus 1 will become 5, 9 plus 1 will become 10 again, 1 as it is, 6 plus 1, 7, 2 as it is. So you are in a situation where you are still having a carry. So you have to do this balancing again. So now you will add this one carry with this one, right? And all other digits will remain same. So 0 same, 8 same, 7 same, 8 same, 5 same, 0 same, 1 plus 1, 2, 7, 2. So these are the two different ways, but you are getting the same answer. The answer here and the answer here are same. So what I did in the left one and what I did in the right one. In the right one, here I have used the balancing step by step. I have done the balancing in 2 steps. Alright. But if you can do some smart calculations, if the things are clear to you, if you know how to do the smart work, and if you are more comfortable with these things, I suggest you can do it like this also. Since there was nothing between this 1 and 9, there was no carry between this 1 and 9. So instead of reading it as 1 and 9, I read it as 19. And 19 added to carry 1 will make 20. I hope this is clear to you. This is a very important example. Why I am telling it to you right now in this stage? Because now onwards, when you will multiply a number with multiples of 111, and further also in the upcoming tricks, when you will multiply the bigger numbers, you will get into a situation where the balancing will occur again and again. So if you can balance, if you can adjust some balancing, some carries in the same steps, that will save even more of your time. None of the two methods are wrong. I suggest you to choose the one in which you are the most comfortable, right? Okay, moving to the next one. Let's see another example. Example number 3, that is 2017,015 multiplied by 888. All right, multiplied by 888. So my first step will be rearrangement. How will I rearrange? 2017,015 into 8 into 111, and then I'll just club 8 and the bigger number, right? So when you will multiply these two numbers, you'll get 8 5s are 40, 8 and 4 12, 8 7s are 56, 8 and 5 13, 8 2s are 16. So here I have done some smart calculations. You do it and see if you are getting the same answer or not. Multiplied by 111. Now we are into a situation where we have multiplication by 111. That means we can apply what? We can apply DNS method. DNS says put double zeros. Put double zeros. Write the remaining number as it is. 161,361,20. And double knots in the beginning, double knots in the end. And then just keep adding 3 at a moment. Adding these 3, 0. Adding next 3, 2. Adding next 3, 3. Adding next 3, 9. Adding next 3, 10. So 1 is a carry. adding next 3, again 10, 1 is a carry. Adding next 3, again 10, 1 carry. Next 3, again 10, 1 carry. Next 3, 8. Next 3, 7. Next 3, only 1. Alright. So again you have 1, 2, 3, 4 carries. So let us balance the carries. Till this, all the digits will come down as it is. Okay. I have picked up the highlighter by mistake. So 0, 9, 3, 2, 0 will come down as it is. 1 plus 0 will become 1. 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 8 plus 1 will become 9. And 7, 1 as it is. So this is my answer. That's it. See, initially when I started with the question, 2017015, a 7-digit number multiplied by 888. If you will do it by the manual calculation, by the traditional methods of multiplication, you will take a lot of time in doing this, right? But when I started doing it by Vedic maths, I am explaining it to you, still I took very less time. Alright. So in the same way, if you have any multiple of 111 multiplied with the number, you can always split that multiple of 111 as the factor, right? Rearrange the numbers, find the product, and then convert the given question into a situation where you will get 111 as the one of the multiplicand or multiplier, right? And then use double knot sandwich method, and in this way you can do all the questions. So that's it for today's video. Go with the assignment, do all the questions, practice them a lot, do it on the same day, and keep learning. Enjoy. Happy learning till then. Meet you in the next class.